Okay, so I just got back to my dorm after I went to the pre-drop screening of One Battle at a Time, or One Battle After Another. Guys, I feel like that movie, like, I don't want to say radicalized me, but I feel like it radicalized me. Like, I feel like the displays of solidarity in that movie were very strong. Like, Sensei, he had his thing down pat, and I feel like that is who I'm trying to become in my life. Like, if there's anyone, or not even him fully, just the way that he was able to step up and step back. Like, I feel like he was an amazing leader. He had the ability to, like, okay, in moments of need, when, oh my God, I wish I remembered the characters' names, because it's gonna make it hard to explain. But Leonardo DiCaprio, his character, when he was stressing at the beginning, Mr. Sensei, he was calm as fuck. He was like, breathe. First of all, breathe. I'm not gonna match you where you are. I'm gonna let you feel where you are, but I'm going to stay right where I am. When you're ready to join me, go ahead and do that. But until you're ready to join me, feel what you have to feel, do what you have to do, figure out what you have to figure out. And then when you need me, I'm right here. I said, wow, that was really beautiful. Like, I feel like that was a beautiful display of solidarity. And I also think the one line, not the one line that stuck with me, but a line that I feel like really resonated with me was when Sensei was like, oh, don't be selfish now. When, right before they left, right before Leo got arrested, right before all that, when they were still at Sensei's house, he was like, don't get selfish now. And I feel like that was beautiful, because what that tells me, like, I don't know, like, it's just like, you are in your struggle, yes, but never forget that everyone else is also in their struggle. Everyone else is also going through their own thing, and everyone else needs your solidarity. So in moments of stress, of rah, 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 you're going through it, everybody else is going through it too. So that should be comforting, but then that should also be, like, humbling. Like, wake up. You're not the only one going through shit right now. Our city is burning, and I understand you want to find your daughter. I really do. And I'm going to help you with that, like since I did, right? But I also want you to realize that this is bigger than you. And I feel like that was beautiful. Then, what next? Tiana Taylor. I feel like it's just the way that everybody was so organized. Like, I feel like not what I was missing, but like what I really didn't lock into, or I feel like I'm more locked into now, is the fact that organizing is organized. Like, of course, organized. Duh, it's in the name. But when they said Billy Goat is out the cage, or whatever the shit they said was, everybody knew what to do. When Sensei came back, he pointed. He said, "Dururu, dururu, dururu," and then everyone knew what to do. Everyone already got up. Everyone da-da-da. And I feel like that was just so beautiful, because it's like, we have these plans for a reason. We're not just making plans because the enemy might, like, we're making plans because the enemy might come. And that is so serious. Like, I don't even know what I'm trying to say, but like, there's an organization to it that's like, you need to know where you need to be at what time. And if you don't, for example, Leo's character, I'm gonna help you get there. But everyone else, I can't be telling everyone where to go. So I'm gonna need and that's it. Like, you should just understand. Just understand. I feel like, period. Now I'm trying to think of anything else. We didn't even get to the white supremacists. We did not even get to the white supremacists. That Christmas group, all hail St. Nicholas. Oh, y'all niggas are crazy. Oh, wait, but before that, I feel like the way that the thing ended with Long Neck, Long Jaw, Big Jaw, whatever his name was, the way that it ended with him sitting in the chair and him just, like, it was just, that movie was actually so good. But it's just the way that it ended, I feel like was interesting. I feel like I need a new word, because not everything can be freaking interesting. But like, let me explain and you will see why I think it's interesting. Okay. But boom, we get to the end. His comrade, the way that he mobilized, like, okay, even though even though, don't get me wrong, those are some white supremacists. They're mobilizing too. They're organizing too. They're doing the same thing in reverse. You see, like, ours is social justice, there's a social injustice. Yikes. But you're still mobilizing, right? You're still making something shake at the end of the day. The way that he brought him in and deceived him. Was so, like, because it really just shows that everybody in a movement has a role. Like, we can't all be sensei. If we're all sensei, nothing's gonna happen, because everyone, instead of just doing it, they're gonna be, no, but listen to my plan, listen to my plan. Not everyone can be Billy Goat, because then everyone's gonna have 15 million identities. It's gonna be too much. Not everyone can have a radio. Not everyone could drive the car. Not everyone could be the nuns. Not everyone could be everything. So it's just, because this brought me back to when I went to a student leadership justice conference in high school. I think it was senior year. But basically, wait, how did this bring me back? I forgot what I was even talking about. Oh my God. This brought me back because when I went to that conference, it was just opening my mind to, like, okay, everybody, let me find my thoughts. Okay, in the movie, everybody had a role. Like, everyone knew this. They knew how to mobilize at that high level. Then the person under the leadership, they had their own leadership. They had their own thing they were responsible of. But this person has their own thing they're responsible of. This person has their own thing. But all the way down, right? And I feel like it's interesting how instead, like, he didn't seduce him. He deceived him. He being his comrade in the White Eagles Club, because he thought he was getting into Merry Christmas Club, but he wasn't. And it's just the way that he deceived, like, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but it's just the way that he deceived him. Like, some people, their role is to make friends with the enemy and get, obviously he was the enemy too, but let me not even say, I was gonna say the friend of my friend. Oh, that's not my friend. You fucking white supremacist. Fuck you. Like, okay, he died by your hand, but it was just so, like, we are all doing something different for the same reason. Like, wow. And then, okay, what I was gonna say is how that brought me back to when I went to this conference in high school. We had to do activities, like, it was a leadership intensive. Like, we had to do community organizing in mock scenarios. So there was this one scenario, and it was like, oh, this one school is getting more funding than this school, and we had to cosplay as the students, or the students. Some people were police. No, the adults in the room was police officers, and then we were the students or the faculty members or people who had a stake in the schools individually. And we saw the injustices that were happening, and we just had to find a way to retaliate. So they were like, oh, if you don't do this, you're going to jail. I'm going to jail. And they were only taking the black kids to jail. So then the white kids in our group, they had a different role of, like, you have to stay here. You have to hold it down. Because if I go to jail, I'm not coming out today. I'm not coming out today. And there was someone standing at the jail, and they're trying to keep us in. But people is running all around. Like, they're just creating havoc. And it's like, wow, like, we all have a role. Like, you just need to find your niche and not exploit it, but, like, find your niche and develop it. Develop your niche so deeply that someone thinks radio, they think Billy Goat. Someone thinks community organizing, they think of your whole sphere. And this makes me realize I feel like I need more social justice literacy. So on the train ride back from that movie, best believe I pulled up some bell hooks. I was like, wait, let me lock in. Like, this can't just be something that I believe in theory. You know, like, all these thoughts that are percolating in my head, like, of solidarity, of community care, of social justice, of organizing, these cannot just remain here. Because then they're good for nothing. They have to go onto the paper. They have to go into some material form that I could see. Because you can imagine the reality. Like, because even, bro, this connects back to my lit 281 class that I'm taking right now. Because in it, we're talking about ideology and discourse. Who has the power to create the narrative and who has the power to make people who do not agree with the narrative sound loco, crazy, mad. And so, no. But even there, like, it's like, like, everybody in that movie just believed what they believed full-heartedly. Like, even when Leonardo DiCaprio went in for his student teacher conference for his daughter, he was like, yeah, slave owners on the wall. Like, he was just like, they're just all unashamedly themselves, especially the white supremacists too. Like, oh, she's a half-breed, she's a mutt. What are we talking about? Like, you literally think that your calling on this earth is to be the best race. And I'm gonna let you do more community organizing than me. I know what you're after. To eliminate me and reduce my voice, I'm going to help you. I can't. So yeah. What was I gonna say though? Cause okay, Bell Hooks was talking in the video that I was writing about of how the imagination is being not co-opted. I don't even know what that word means, so I'm not gonna use it. But the imagination is being like taken from us. People can't even imagine. And I'm imagining something better. I'm imagining something different. I'm imagining a world where this is not our reality. And I'm not going to put pen to paper, belt to ass, and try to make something shake. Like, the movie radicalized me, bro. The movie radicalized me. I'm about to read all my bell hooks. I was about to say I'm not about to go on YouTube, but I'm definitely going to watch Again the Way I Eat. And then I'm going to do some reading. Keep that mind up. And yeah, like, it's just... In order, okay, bring it back to lit 281 to close. In order to do the work, I don't have to know everything, but I have to try. I don't have to, but I'm going to figure out a way to connect with the discourse of social justice, the discourse of like liberation, racial liberation in America. Okay? To do it, I'm gonna start with some interdisciplinary work from bell hooks. I don't even know where to go from there, but if you have any ideas, like, let me know. But yeah, that's that.